Okay.
So for today's meeting, we're here. We have like a double purpose here. It was good that we could meet in the morning because now you will know more people that are working with us. Um, so we will start the meeting more or less. We're going to do a brief presentation in here, and then we'll just move on into our MVP list. And if we still have some time, we have one or we have a question that we'd like to talk to you about. So let's just go on with it. So maybe you talk a little bit about yourself, Chet, and then we just go on. Okay. So just to present yourself, because we have two new people here, and I'm not sure, but I think Vijay never don't know the other two.
Yeah, I know. I saw you.
You just saw them on the video, so
Yeah.
let us start with you two.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I heard this. Well, my name is Chet Pitts. I'm the founder and CEO of Michigan Employment Training Plus. It's a workforce development nonprofit organization. So, being with the workforce development, about a way job seekers when placing them in. So basically, tracking some of the life cycle. This was what helped me create the PETS software. So I just sort of short, briefly on me. Hello, can you hear me? I know everybody's like frozen on the picture down there. I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you. It's a little bit flaky, the audio, but yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So
who's next, Vijaya?
So we can just go from left to right, and from the right is Mega.
Hey, Chad. I'm Megha and I'm from India. I just recently did a course in Ruby on Rails and I was looking for some open source projects to work on. And I landed up in MetPlus. I've been working here for like about a month now. And that's it from my side.
Okay, thank you, Mega. So we have Patrick. I think everybody knows Patrick.
Yeah, you all know me, so we can skip me.
So next to him is Tongwei.
Hello, I'm Tongwei. I'm Malaysian, but I worked in Singapore before, so I will travel in between Malaysia and Singapore. And I've been working in this project for some time. I don't remember how long. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Okay, thank you. And Vijaya?
Yeah, I'm Vijay. I'm working at this MetPlus project. I think an year. There will be a front end and the back end, and some services implementation.
Okay. I'm João. I think you guys know me. So let us see. So Arun, are you there? Okay, we cannot. You're muted. I'm not sure if you're talking or not. Okay.
I can hear you.
I don't know. Arun is not talking back. I'm not sure if he's there or not. So we also have Arun that is working with us. Is also in India, and we're missing here just one more person that is also working with us from also from India. And
okay,
that's it. So basically,
nice to meet you all.
this is more or less the team that has been working in the last couple of months with the project, and that's it. So, do you guys have any question for chat, or chat? Do you have any question for anyone before we just move on into our MVP?
Not at the moment.
So I have a quick question before we get into the details of MVP. Go ahead, Chet.
No, I was just saying if you guys can hear me. I don't have any questions right now.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any questions right now.
So, Hua and Chet, I know you guys were going back and forth on an email account that we can use. We're trying to change our email delivery mechanism, Chet, and we want to use one of your email addresses. But anyway, is there an update on that? Because we're kind of blocked in moving forward until we get that email address resolved.
What do you mean, like,
I think,
what do you mean, like?
I am currently unsure what Patrick is asking.
I'd understood that we were going to be using one of Chet's organizational, one of his domain emails.
What I told you is that we do have an email currently it's called pets_admin@metplus.org. We do have one. I'm not sure if.
So we're not blocked by anything then. Okay.
No,
all right.
That's what I told you. Just we have this mail for almost a year now, so I don't know.
Okay.
We can talk about it next. So, anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Nope, we're good. Okay, so let's move on to the next point of our agenda today. We're here basically in the bigger topic today, despite meeting everybody that's working currently on the project. It's to look through the list of the MVP and see if they are okay, if they are not okay, if we're missing something, if we're not missing something, so we can align and try to, as soon as possible, come up with a first release, so we can deliver you this first version of software for you to start playing with it and working around with it. Okay? So, were you able to look through the document that I sent you?
No. You know what? I got so busy, I didn't have a chance to yet. Okay. But I will today.
No problem. So can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to give you more or less an overview of the way we created this document. Okay, so the document basically we split it up into all the user types that we'll have in the system. So you'll have the job seeker and a group of functionalities that are available to the job seeker, the agency admin, and a group of functionalities for agency admin, job developer, case manager, company admin, and company contact. So in here we have more or less, I think we try to capture all the functionalities and all the what we call user stories for the full application. Okay, so more things. So currently this is just an internal part here where we say which stories are linked with it. So if we look, for example, we have the story, the number 374, and if we go to our waffle, it's our thingy where we have all the stories like 374. We have it here, and it's being worked on currently. So this has a relationship with this waffle where we have all the issues in a more Scrumish way, let's call it like that. Okay, so this currently we have some comments around. We also have some more or less some scheme of color in here, where this screen, everything that is with this screen, it's done. Everything that it's red has some sort of issue or usually have a comment after it. So you see that little thingy is a comment. But usually our things are we have a question or that we think that we can deliver a first version at least without this, and that's something that we will make about. And the ones that are in white, like this one, is the ones that we're still implementing or still implementing. Maybe I don't know. We can. I think what we can do here is just to read each story to try to understand more or less what it means. And if you guys have any question or anything, just and say something. And if we're missing something, we also need to talk a little bit about it. Okay. Okay, so the stories are in blocks that look more or less like this. So it is a job seeker. So usually this is the actor of the action, and then a more or less descriptive way to show whatever he needs to do. So, for example, as a job seeker, I want to register to PETS to find a job. So, basically, what this story says is that you, as a job seeker, need to be able to press to register to a platform. So, this is a very basic thing. That's that, and that's something that is already done. So we have another one that is, as a job seeker, when I am at PETS, I want to see a list of jobs that match my skill. So currently, and one thing that we thought about, and that's something that will require some implementation here, is that currently on the system you are able to see a list of jobs. There are no jobs that. So, for example, you cannot tell the system. So, show me the jobs that I'm, let's call it, qualified for. So that my skills match. So currently we don't have that list, and we think that eventually we might just in the first version we might not implement this. So we'll have all the functionalities. You'll be able to scroll the jobs and everything, and all the interface, but you'll not have a list telling you that these jobs are more suited. And we thought about eventually picking this up and moving it to a 2.0 version. And that's something that will be done after this. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay, good.
No.
So the next story is yes.
You see, I want to see a list of jobs that match my skills. Yeah, I mean, if you gotta wait till the next version, then yeah, that's fine. That's fine, but it'll be good to see it.
Okay, so let's one thing. This list, the things that we have here, are not the final. Are not just okay. We finished this and it's over and we'll not do anything. So we are trying to get to a list of things that we believe that the platform has like the minimum, so you can start using it, because this is one of the most important things for you to start using it in order to see if we're missing something, if we're not missing something, if there is something that you think should be implemented in a different way. Okay. So this is like, that's what it's called. It's like the minimum viable product. So
Okay.
We're trying to focus on something, the things that you really need in order to pick up a job seeker and get him a job. Okay.
Okay. I understand. Okay.
Okay. So as you can see, the next story is as a job seeker. When I'm at Pets, I want to search for jobs. So we will have this functionality to be able to search for jobs. We have something that's already implemented there. As a job seeker, when I am at Pets, I want to apply to a job. So we have the job seeker that searches for jobs, that has the ability to apply for it. And this is already implemented. The next step of this story, or of this flow, is I want to see all the jobs that I applied for. So we currently also have that implemented. We are showing we have a list of all the jobs you apply to, so that you can scroll around and walk around. So that's already implemented. And so with this, we stopped here. Okay, so the next step, the next story that we have here is that as a job seeker, I want to be notified if my application to a job opportunity was accepted. So this story itself, we have some questions here. We have some things that we might need to address, and we might need to sit down and think if this is a good thing, if this is not a good thing, for the job seeker to be automatically notified. Or not. We need to talk a little bit about that, and that's why this is in red at this point. That we currently have a minimum setup that will do things, but for example, when a company person accepts someone in a job, if they get like full notification there was a problem, we might come into some issues within the Pets world. So that the job seeker will get notified that it got accepted, but it didn't got accepted, and everything. So we have some questions there, and I'm not sure if this is something that we really need in order to do our first version or not. What do you think, Chad?
Well, I can't. Can you hear me?
Yes.
That background noise. Okay, so
Yes.
Patrick and I believe we discussed that. So we won't miss anything. We discussed the company contacting the job developer. Right, Patrick?
That's right, Chet.
Yeah,
So-
we already discussed that.
This particular story, Chet, has to do with, say, a company contact looking at an application and clicking the accept button. That means they intend to hire the job seeker.
Okay.
Now, the problem that we have, we're recommending that Pets does not send out to the job seeker a notification that that acceptance button was clicked. The reason is that an acceptance like that represents kind of a moral obligation or an implicit promise that you're going to hire the job seeker. However, if the company person made a mistake clicking that button, then Pets is now sent out a notification to the job seeker, and the job seeker expects to be hired, even though it was a mistake. So we'd rather actually have the company itself be responsible for contacting the job seeker directly or through the job developer, through phone or otherwise, saying, we'd like to hire this guy, let's move forward. But we don't want Pets to do it because there's too many opportunities to make mistakes and automatically issue notifications that we all regret. So we're recommending that we don't implement this story at all in Pets. We do not notify automatically that the accept button was clicked, that the company notifies the job seeker directly or the job developer does. That makes sense?
Okay, so it makes sense, but are we still going to have where they're going to contact the job developer directly? I mean, through the system?
When that,
And
right now,
if it is an error, if they contacted the job developer, we can put like a time frame on it. The job developer wait so long before they contact the job seeker. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, we could, right now, when that accept button is clicked, the job developer is notified. Now, the job developer, I'd imagine, would pick up the phone and call the company and say, hey, I see you just say you want to hire the job seeker. Is that true? You know, and the company says, yes, it is. So now the job developer calls the job seeker and says, hey, you know, congratulations. They're going to give you a call.
Okay.
So the job developer sees it. The job seeker doesn't until everything's confirmed by person with the company, or the company contacts the job seeker.
I can agree with that. So the system will automatically contact the job developer, another job seeker.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. That's in place.
Okay, I agree.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
In the future, we can discuss if we want to move this forward and to the job developer to move the notification to the job seeker directly or not. But I think for now, good there. Okay. Okay, so the next story that we're currently implementing is this one. As a job seeker, I want to be notified if the job opportunity I applied no longer is available. So you'll be notified just if for some reason, let's imagine that you applied to a job and the job got canceled or something, and you will be notified. Okay? Okay, so the next step is, as a job seeker, when I am at Pets, I want to see a list of jobs that were created in the last 3 weeks. So for this, we also have that little, let's call it box of jobs that will appear in their homepage. Okay, that's already done. As a job seeker, I want to be notified when a job developer is assigned to me. So we currently have that notification, and also the same thing for the case manager.
Okay.
Okay. So I think this more or less covers the full flow, the full path for a job seeker. So the job seeker registers. The job seekers can enter the website, can enter the system, can search for jobs, can apply for jobs, and then will be notified if some of the jobs are not there. They will be able to see all the application, the jobs that he applied to. So this is more or less what we thought in terms of MVP for the job seeker. Is there anything that you think that we're missing here, just in the job seeker perspective?
Let me see. I want to see a list of jobs that were created. No, it seems sufficient for the MVP.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to this right side here and the agency admin. So as an agency admin, basically the agency admin is the person that is responsible for the administration, that administrate the agency itself, and can do more stuff than the simple job developer or case manager. So one of the things that the agency admin can do is to edit the agency information. So as a job seeker, when I am at PATS, I want to edit the agency information. So everything that is related with the agency itself, the branches, the addresses, the job developers, the case managers, everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Everything is within this part. So the next story that we have here is, as an agency admin, when I am at PATS, I want to administer Cruncher. So this story is here, and we believe that we will be moving this forward to a next version. Because what is this story? This was the ability for the agency admin to configure some parameters on the Cruncher side, and we currently don't. For one initial version, I think we can have that preset, and we can do that change by hand. as we will have only one agency. And if you need something, it will be fairly easy to do the changes in the, let's call it, in the bank side of it. So we thought about having this, but we don't think it's really a priority at this point. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it, but it's a good idea to be able to change the cruncher because it may be more what you call signal words on the resume that need to be added. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Done. So next, as an agency admin, when I am at Pets, I want to invite other members of the agency. So this is the way you can, it's called, register the job developers and the case managers.
Okay.
As an agency admin, when I'm at Pets, I want to assign a case manager and a job developer to a job seeker. So this is the ability to assign a particular agency person to a job seeker in a specific role. As an agency admin, when I am at Pets, I want to have a to-do list with all the tasks thing. So that little task thing that we have on top of our homepage. As an agency admin, when a job seeker registers, I want to be notified. So notifications from the job seeker. As an agency admin, when a company admin tries to register a company, I should be notified and should approve or reject the application. So this is that process that we talked about, the approving of the companies. So we get notified and then you need to take some action. As an agency admin, I want to create and maintain a list of job categories and associated skills. This is more or less part. This is already implemented at this point. It's something that is more or less, it's not equivalent to this, but this allows you to have. This allows you to have the ability to have skills. So when you create a job, you can add some skills to the job and say, oh, for this job, I need these skills. And this is the way to organize that. And this is only available for the agency admin. And as an agency admin, I want to be able to create and maintain a list of skills. So this is related with the previous one.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything in terms of agency admin that you think that we're missing here?
As of right now, I'm going to say no.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is we're running a little bit short on time. My idea on this is we can go through everything on the list, and then we'll give you some time to think about it. And if there is something that you just by the top of your head say, oh, we're missing that, we can just talk about it. If not, we'll just read everything and just give you some time for you to, now that you understand a little bit more or less what we have here. So we can give you some time for you to think about it and see if there is something, or eventually some of these rights you think that really. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like a good plan. Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the job developers themselves.
Okay.
So, as a job developer, when I am invited to Pets, I want to receive an email and finish my registration. So this is the first step for you as a job developer. And this is already done. As a job developer, when I am at Pets, I want to have a to-do list with all my tasks pending. So when you enter the Pets system, you'll have that little list of tasks that you currently have to do. As a job developer, when a job seeker registers, I want to be notified. That pop-up notification and email notification that we have, same as on agency admin. As a job developer, when a job seeker applies to a job, I want to be notified if I am the job developer for that job seeker. So that's the notification of the application itself. As a job developer, I want to assign myself as a job developer to a job seeker. So it's the ability to say, no, I want to be the job developer for this job seeker. This can also be done by the agency admin, but if you're a job developer and you need or you want or you can handle more job seekers, you can just assign yourself to it.
Okay.
Later on, agency admin can change that, but that's that. I want to be notified when I'm assigned the job seeker. So this notification happens and it's showing when the agency admin assigns you a job seeker. As a job developer, I want to be able to create jobs for a company. So this is already done. As a job developer, I want to match a job seeker to a list of jobs. So this is something that we are currently in the process of doing. So the matching between the job seeker and the jobs themselves. As a job developer, I want to match a job opportunity to a list of job seekers. So this is the reverse of the coin. So it's you have a job and you want to see all the job seekers that are more suited to this job opportunity.
Okay.
So next, as a job developer, I want to submit a job application on behalf of a job seeker. So if you talk to a job seeker and you want to, and the job seeker, yeah, I like that job, then I think I'm a good fit. So you as a job developer for that job seeker can apply, can send an application for the job seeker. As a job developer, I want to be notified when the company hires a job seeker. So this is what we talked about here, that we said that for now we will be skipping this red one. So when the company contacts or a company admin presses the button of yes, I want to apply this job seeker, the job developer is notified. So we can just do the next step. So call the company to, so this is correct, is everything okay? This is the person that you want to hire, and they say yes, and then they just communicate back with the job seeker.
Okay.
As a job developer, I want to be notified when a job opportunity is no longer available. So if for some reason the company creates a job and then says, I don't like this job, and just deletes the job developer needs to be notified so it doesn't try to find a job seeker for it. As a job developer, when a job opportunity is created, I want to be notified. So this is the creation part. As a primary job developer of a job seeker, when another job developer sends his resume to a job, I want to be notified. This is what we talked about on the
Beginning.
Sorry?
We talked about this in the beginning.
Yes, it's something that you're a job developer and you send the resume of someone that you're not a job developer of to the job. So the job developer that's responsible for you need to be notified in order to make sure that you're not colliding in terms of jobs. So that's something that we still need to develop. As a job developer, I want to see a list of all the job seekers I am assigned to, that little list on the home page. I want to see a list of all the job seekers that applied to a job and their current status. This is the same thing for the jobs, the applied jobs, and has a little status column there. And as a job developer, I want to see a list of all the job seekers that that have no primary job developer. And this is for the ability to assign himself as a job developer to that job seeker. Anything pops up here?
Well, before we move off of job developer, I just have a question for you, Chet.
Okay.
Which is that one, the first white one there, starting at line 58, as a primary job developer of a job seeker. When another job developer, when another job developer sends his resume to a job, I want to be notified. Do you need that functionality for MVP, or can that be deferred? Because we don't have that implemented yet. I'm just wondering if that is something we could defer till post MVP?
Well, you can postpone it. Postpone it. I mean, you're working on it, so yeah, you can definitely postpone it.
Okay, right now we have the ability for a job developer to apply on behalf of any one of the job developer's job seekers.
Okay.
So we've got that working. And we can, after MVP, we can quickly expand that to a job developer could apply on behalf of any job seeker and then notify the primary. So thank you for that. It'll be to our discretion. If we can put it in for MVP, great. If it's something we can defer, it's nice to have that flexibility. So that's great. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Okay, so now I am muted. So the case manager. Case manager here. As a case manager, when I am invited to PETS, I want to receive an email and finish my registration. So this is the same thing as a job developer. As a case manager, when I am at PETS, I want to have a to-do list with all the tasks pending. So this is already, it's almost done, I think. We're just missing some little parts and we'll be finished with this list. So as a case manager, when a job seeker registers, I want to be notified, same as the job developer. As a case manager, when a job seeker applies to a job, I want to be notified. As a case manager, when I want to update the job seeker information. So currently we don't have this ability yet. As a case manager, I want to be notified when I am assigned a job developer. Yes.
Well, you ready for me?
Yes.
Okay, I definitely think that a to-do list is important because it keeps them organized from the beginning. Because I believe every participant has a to-do list, right? So far, besides the case manager.
I think he already has the to-do list there. We're just tweaking it in order to have the same look and feel as we have in the job developer.
Okay. As a case manager, I want to update job seeker personal information. The job developer can do that as well, right? But
can he
now?
now?
To see like how. Well, I'm trying to see how important that is, because it's good to have their background in there. You know, you don't want to play with a job seeker. Say if it's a job that they qualify for, but they may have a criminal background. The job developer don't know that, so it's like they're applying for jobs for them, kind of wasting their time. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. If you have time, you can throw it in there now, or I just have to talk to them and ask them to communicate as best as they can.
You're talking about this one here?
Yes.
So this one is you will be able to see the job seeker information, the profile. This story specifically is something that we talked about in the beginning. Is that the case manager would be able to go into, for example, if you have some change, if you're not very tech savvy and you need a profile on that, you need to be able to have someone to edit your information, to update your information. I don't know.
Okay.
It's something that we can. If you think that's something that we really don't need now, it's something that we can postpone as well, and just move on.
Maybe if we're not sure, we should choose to postpone chat, post MVP, and figure out if we want to do it later.
That's possible. I mean, I'm on you guys' time, so whatever you're comfortable with right now.
Okay. So And the last thing is how to be notified when a company person hires a job seeker that I am a case manager of. So we're still doing that. As a case manager, I want to see a list of all the job seekers that I am a primary case manager. The same thing that don't have the job seekers that do not have the primary case manager. And I want to assign myself as a case manager. Is there anything in here in this list that you think we're missing?
Not at this moment, but 423 seem like it'd be wise if they can be notified. You know,
Yeah.
the case manager can be notified right away.
Okay. So it will say here. Okay, so now we already moved through all the agency part. Now let's talk a little bit about the company admin and the company contact, so the company people. In terms of company admin, you are the only one that will be able to register your company to pets. As a company admin, when my company is accepted in pets, I want to be notified. So it's a notification back. As a company admin, when my company is rejected, so this is the other side of the coin. As a company admin, I want to manage a job opportunity. So this is a creation of a job, and it's already done. As a company admin, I want to see all the job seekers that apply to a job opportunity for my company. As a company admin, I want to hire a job seeker that applied to a job opportunity. So, ability to hire or not a person. As a company admin, I want to invite other member of my company to pets. This is to create new company admins or company contacts. As a company admin, I want to search for job seekers that match a job opportunity for my company. So this is still pending, waiting on the completion of this appeal. As a company admin, I want to see all the job opportunities created by my company. As a company admin, when I find a job seeker that matches a job opportunity, I want to contact the job developer. So this is it.
Okay.
Find a job seeker that matches a job opportunity to contact the job developer. Patrick, do you remember why we marked this to 2x? Mute, please. Patrick, you're muted.
Sorry.
So let's try again.
So I was wondering about that myself. We don't have that marked as release 2. We have it marked as MVP, and I think it has to be that way because, Chad, as we had discussed, if I'm a company person and I search for matches against my job and I see job seekers, because of privacy concerns and the fact that you want the job developer in the middle of the conversation, we don't allow the company person to see the job seeker's resume. However, however, we decided that they can click a button that says, hey, contact the job developer for this job seeker, and you can enter some text as to what you want to do with the job developer. So I think that's an MVP thing, definitely. Do you have a merry-go-round behind you there, Chad?
Yeah, I'm at the mall right now. Right.
Literally.
You hear
Oh,
it?
okay. Yeah, we can.
You hear it?
Yeah. Did I get that right? Is it actually a merry-go-round?
It's a little merry-go-round.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Right.
That's funny.
Right.
Okay, so I just removed a comment from there, and that's something that we'll implement. Is there anything from the top of your head that you think that the company admin needs?
Not at this moment.
Okay. So, company contact. As a company contact, I want to create and manage a job opportunity. So this is a creation of jobs. I want to see all the job seekers that apply to the job opportunity. So the job opportunity, you see everybody there that applied. As a company contact, I want to hire a job seeker that applied to a job opportunity from my company. So this is the ability to hire someone. As a company contact, I want to search. So this is more or less, this will be done more or less at the same time as this one here. And it's blocked by a previous story there. As a company contact, I want to see all the job opportunities created by my company. And as a company contact, I am invited to pets and I want to receive an email and finish my registration when I am invited. So this is basically when the company admin invites someone. And as a company person, it's the same thing as the company admin. So this is the company contact. Anything from the top of your head about the company contact?
Not at the top of my head, not right now.
Okay, so we finished more or less to go through everything, and this is more or less what it looks like, the current list of our MVP. This is translated more or less into a set of stories that we currently have here. Okay. So these are the stories. From this column here, we review left. Everything that's marked as an MVP, it's what we're still missing from this. It's something that we will be tackling in the next couple of weeks, and we will see how it goes.
Okay.
In terms of next steps and things like that. So, unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure when we'll be able to deliver this MVP. I'd love to do it as soon as possible in order for it to start doing things with it.
Okay.
So you can see the things there. And when we finish this MVP, we will be changing a little bit the way we're working now. And our Friday meetings will have a little bit of a difference. We will show you the things, and then with you will choose what we are going to develop next. What are the most important things that you need in the next couple of weeks to be implemented? So we'll change a little bit the gear set there. I'd love to do this in the next month or the next couple of months, but I don't know. It's still a bit of work that is left there, but we'll see.
Okay. Real quick.
Yes.
I remember asking you a while ago. Do you remember that highlighted list I sent you of like? I sent you like a highlighted list for the software of things that will capture, the user's attention. Do you still have that? A list of features? Yeah, a list of features.
It's possible. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see.
I sent it to you, but for some reason I can't find it in my email. And if you get it, can you resend it back to me? It was features. Key features.
Oh, new things. Real-time notifications, live video interview and tests.
Yeah, that stuff right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can send it back to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I'll send it back to you so you can look at it. Well, another thing that I will do, I'll just send you the link to the Google Docs again, so you can take a look and look through it with a little bit more time. Eventually, if you want, I sent you the link to the website.
Okay.
So if you want to we can provide you also with multiple usernames, so you can just walk around, and if you want, while you're just looking at the website, looking at the list, you can just enter the website and just see the things and see if you find them, or if you if you think they are okay, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Um, do you think you still have a little bit of time, like 5 to 10 minutes? We have here a question that you have your input on. If not,
Yes.
we can just postpone to the next one. Do you have time?
Yeah, I have time.
Okay, so Patrick, do you want to? Do you want me to share my screen here? Oh, Patrick.
Did you ask me a question?
Yes. The question. I have a question here for Chat. Chat said that has a little bit of time. Do you want to pick that up?
Yeah, are you?
I'm trying to find it.
I think it's client meetings. Client meetings. So we just really have one question for you right now. We'll skip that first one because we decided that we can defer that for now. Can you blow up increase the magnification of your screen a little bit, Joe?
I don't know.
That's
just a
okay if
second.
you can't.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I lost my wheel of the mouse. So.
You lost your wheel?
Yeah, it just broke.
Is that a
And now
metaphor?
I cannot scroll. Can you see, guys? Can you guys see now?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So, Chet, here's the setup. So, when a job seeker applies to a job, we immediately send an email to the company with the job seeker's resume attached to it. Now, the company gets around to looking at that application, that resume, let's say a week or two later, and they may be looking at an old resume at that point. The job seeker may have decided in the intervening week that they need to update their resume to make it more, because they have outdated information or they don't have complete. So anyway, in the meantime, the company's got a week-old resume that's now outdated. So that's scenario number one. The scenario number two is we also decided that the company cannot look at a job seeker's resume, or we don't have that capability online right now for them to look at the resume. So we thought in order to address that, we'd give the ability of the job seeker to resend a resume pertinent to that particular job application to the employer at any time. So they applied a week ago, they updated their resume, now they want to resend their updated resume for the same job. And the employer can use that updated resume rather than the previous one. So we thought that might be a good way to get around the fact that we sent an old resume and we need to update it. The other way we could do that, and this is more work and it slows down, is that the employer can go to PETS, click on the job seeker name, and view in line the latest resume that's been uploaded by the job seeker.
Yes.
That would be more work for us, so we thought the quickest way to get us there for MVP would be just to allow the job seeker or the job seeker's job developer to resend the resume, the updated resume, for that particular job application. So, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, you can do what's best right now. You take the easier approach, but remember, having the resume, the latest resume attached to the job seeker's profile is the best. So that's going to be the end result, right? Okay.
Yep. The end result
yeah.
is.
So you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the end result is the employer can in real time go view the resume in line. It'll pop up on a window, and you'll see the latest resume for the job seeker. That's the end result. So I guess you're saying we could do either one, whatever makes sense for us. We could do the simpler one now and do the more sophisticated one later.
That's correct.
Or whatever. Okay, great. Thank you. That's gives us some flexibility. All right, that's it. Thanks, Chet. That's it for my questions.
Okay, so we need to add that as a feature for the MVP lists as well. And I think at this point we're done. I don't know if anyone has any question or anything that would like to comment.
Not at this moment.
Nope. So now it's the time, or just shut up forever. Nope.
Okay.
Not from me.
Okay. So thank you, Chet. As I told you by email, we will have the meeting next week on Friday, and we'll show you everything that we did in the previous sprint and this current sprint. And so, are you okay with 5:50, the usual hour?
Yep.
Yeah. We can talk a little bit about that. We thought about eventually sometime do some rotation here, so you can talk also with our Asia team because they are in a different time set. Eventually, we thought to have some of these meetings, these client meetings, also in the morning. So maybe every other sprint will have, instead of having the meeting at 5:50, we'll have it around 7 or 8 a.m. Do you think that's something that you can do?
8 a.m.
A.m.
Yeah, okay.
I said.
So no more 10 o'clock.
Or we can. It will depend because I don't know. We might be able to do 10 o'clock as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. But from time to time. But what I'm trying to ask is, if you're okay, if you're comfortable of doing some early mornings, one sprint and some 5:50 other sprints.
Okay.
Yeah, are
That's
you okay
fine.
with that? It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will talk about that in the next client meeting. We'll see, because that thing we might need to schedule that every week, and not say just every week at 10, every other sprint at 10 a.m. because we might not be able to do it. So we'll do it as we've been doing now. And at the end of each client meeting, we talk about the next meeting to see if it can be in the morning or if it can be in the afternoon.
Okay.
We'll go down with it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, from my side, that's all. I don't know if you guys have anything else that you'd like to add,
I have none. Anybody else have anything?
Yeah, Chad, just real quick on that, the idea of a morning meeting. The folks in Asia, on the Asia team, as we call it, have expressed interest in knowing more about you and your organization. Also, everybody benefits greatly to hear your review of the software demo, see what you like and what you didn't like, as well as thoughts on where we're going. So it really helps everybody get more context and do the job better.
All right. And I'm going to review the demo, but also I'm going to review this list that I sent Joel a while ago. And so we can start, we want to add things that's going to really capture the people's attention. Like, oh, we must have the software. This is excellent. We don't want to be the same as every other software out there. It may not be a software out here, the same as this one, but it can possibly be similar. So we want to do better than them. Basically, that's my whole thing. We want to have all the features that's going to grasp your attention and make their job easy.
Absolutely. Makes sense.
Yeah. That's all I got to say with that.
Okay. So that's all. Thank you all for coming. And we'll talk Friday next week.
Next week?
So it's on this, 23rd. Yeah, today's Friday already. So next Friday.
Hold up. So you all are meeting next week, or you want me to meet next week as well? We meet next week as well?
What? No, next week at 5:50.
5:30? We usually meet?
5:30, sorry. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay. Gotcha.
as we scheduled, we'll be meeting, do the regular time for next client meeting, and then in the next client meeting we can talk a little bit about changing times for the next one, and Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'll see you next
All right.
Friday. Okay. So have a nice
All
week, nice weekend as well, and talk to you later.
You too. You take care, and thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Chet.
All right. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye.